familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hey guys, 1000 miles here. Just like to say thank you very much to Jinzo&Tonic for hosting me on his channel. So I specialise in playing GOAT format. I used to play competitively a few years ago, competed in a number of European Championship qualifiers, and now focus on GOAT. Gave it the game quite a few years ago now, and happened to unearth my old collection. So I thought I'd just show you guys what I found. So we've got the original Sinister Serpent from the video game, a Blade Knight from the team collection, a PSV Jinzo, not first edition unfortunately, a couple of marks on it but otherwise in pretty good condition. Two Mystical Knight of Jackals, one actually which, well, the card hasn't received many reprints, so actually it's relatively hard to come by sometimes in using Reasoning Gate Turbo, but interesting. An IOC Levy Dragon Daedalus, and then you've got Sacred Phoenix of Nymphus Creator and Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8, all from the, I believe it's Elemental Energy Special Edition packs, but all quite nice. Couple of ultimates here. You've got Serial Spell for those empty jar players. Again, Feather of the Phoenix. You've got Mind Control from the, I believe the Game Boy game as well. Pharaonic Guardian Book of Life, Rising Duelist Monster Incarnation, and then a PSV Limiter Removal. Very nice first edition LOD Last Turn. An IOC Special Edition Ring of Destruction, and then an MRD Unlimited, unfortunately, Mirror Force. Then you've also got a couple of Reapers of the Nightmare, Dark Flare Knight, Raya Senshai, Fiend Skull Dragon, not in fantastic condition, but an ultimate Dark Blade the Dragon Knight. And then a couple of staples, an MRD Heavy Storm, you've got a Structure Deck Yugi Card Destruction, and then a first Flaming Eternity Lightning Vortex. You've got 3 copies of Scapegoat, Structure Deck Joey, 3 copies of Graceful Charity, first edition, Structure Deck Pegasus, and then a couple of Soul Exchange, and then an LON, The Last Warrior from Another Planet, in pretty good condition. So next page, one of my personal favourites. I was a big fan of Hand Control back in the day, so the 3 Pharaonic Guardian Donzalugs, then also 3 LOD Airknight Parshaths. You've got a not first edition BLS, again unfortunately not first edition Dark Magician of Chaos, and then an Ejection Fairy Lily. Coming on to the Mollux page, so when I originally left the game it was around the time of Chimera Tech Turbo and Future Fusion, Overload Fusion, and so kind of Mollux were just on their way out. I'm not showing in the collection here, this is just focused on the GOAT relevant cards, but there's a playset of Risers, and yeah, I left just before kind of Kai's came in. So you've got playset of Mobius, first edition, playset of Thestos, first edition, and then a playset of Zaborg, few Grandmargs, a nice super skilled White Magician, and then a couple of secret Lava Golems, and then an Ultra Strike Ninja. And so that's it for the Hollows kind of GOAT relevant cards. And you know, there's some pretty nice cards here, but I actually think what's the most interesting is some of the commons and the rares. Some real finds in here. So first what I'll do is I'll just go through a couple of the rares. So we've got DB2 Morphing Jar, got a playset of RDS Tokoichi, and then we've got some Gyrosaurus, Super Soldier, some 16% raids. You know, we've got some championship pack cards in here as well. Yeah, nice. Some Spirit Reapers from Paragon, Tigers, Koalas, little monsters. Very nice DB2 Graceful Charity. And then a couple of rares in here. Again, the CP3 Widespread Ruins playset's pretty nice. So that's all the rares. Then kind of in terms of monsters, kind of it was quite a big collection to sort through, so just going through it from in terms of each attribute, just some really nice staples, and if people who are close to the the GOAT format market will know actually how much some of these cost. So Tsukiyomi, just a single spy, Cliff, a nice pickup, Night Salem. And you just got some good staples here. You've got some Dark Mimics, Dragon Zombie, which I mean is in here just because of the emissary of the Afterlife deck, and then yeah, you've got some zombies, Calico Omen, Des Kangaroos. Yeah, there's a range of stuff included in there. Moving on to the lights, some interesting stuff here. So playset of Thunder Dragon, Sacred Crane, Magical Merchant. We've got some Magician of Faiths. We've got some Royal Magical Libraries, Roulette Barrel, Ninja Grandmaster Sassoon, DD Warrior Lady, Large Dragon, and shout out to the kind of the Guardian, Mask of Darkness Guardian Control with a couple of Guardians of the Throne Room. Moving on to the Earths, again, some interesting cards here. So we've got a few Morphing Jars actually, which I believe came in one of the old structure decks. Mystic Swordsman, a few Exiled Force, Neko Main King. Then again, shout out to the Rock, Reasoning Gate, Rock Turbo, Garden Sphinx. You got the Rock Spirit, Gigantus. Some good staples for Pac-Man, Medusa Worm, Golem Century. You've got Desla Kuda. In the dark pile there was multiple playsets of sort of scarabs, or sort of locusts. You also got some Des Wombats. You've got some Midas Radiance. You've got some Rescue Cats. You got a bit of everything in there. I mean, nothing really to see from a fire perspective. Horus level 6, and then the kind of banishing ones. In terms of the wind monsters, again, not too much to shout about. Nymphis, Behemoth, Slate Warrior, that's about it really. Water, some interesting cards, a nice Mobius Tribe again, which these days, is not seeing many reprints. Another Levy Dragon Daedalus, And then the aqua spirits and Fenrir, again useful for water, reasoning gate. And then a whole bunch of kind of standard goat fusions, real range in there, so put out that unlimited fusion deck. So the real finds are when it comes to the spells and traps. So again, people will know when they're trying to create multiple goat decks the price of the Trinity. So I think it's 5 pot of greeds. You've got a couple of upstarts, but the main one, I believe when I was younger, the only box I bought actually was of Pharaonic Guardian, and so 2 play sets of Metamorphosis. Got some other stuff. You've got multiple Trinades, you've got multiple Snatch, Prem, all the staples really. I mean, cross out, all these cards kind of they add up. I'm someone who likes to make multiple goat decks at the same time, kind of test them all. So yeah, it's useful to have multiples of a lot of the common staples, card destruction. Brain control, a range of stuff in there. So that's the commons for the spells, and then for the traps. So again, I probably didn't really appreciate, at the time, the irrelevance of Pharaonic Guardian, but you've already seen Metamorphosis, and the next one, Trap Dust Shoot. I think there's 3 play sets here. Yeah, so and you got a number of other interesting cards for the format. Skull Air, Raises Promise with Bazoo, Return, Bow, Time Seal, Jar of Greed, a range of things. And so yeah, it was a pretty big find, to be honest, from a quite avid goat player. Yeah, so this is the first piece of content I recorded. I'm looking forward to hopefully recording some more in the future, running through a couple of my deck profiles, and then the rest of my collection in full. But again, shout out again to Jinzo&Tonic, and also to everyone at Sneak Attack Games. Cheers guys, thanks.